I see what's going on, I understand it, I don't like it.
Today I'm bringing you a funny version of this deck. So you win duels while having fun and your opponents don't DM you your IP while waiting outside of your house. In this video I'm gonna show you why Yuki-Onna rules and Mayakashi can be enjoyed without the crappy bone tower combo, keeping everyone safe, IP and mental wise. Now it's time for the duels. Time to show you the power of Yuki-Onna in action. Do it! Get Hajun, get Daki on the field. I can special summon this since I have another Mayakashi card on the field. Go ahead and summon a Boro, get Daki back. Now start the grind. Tsushigumo. Ding. Keep up the grind. Yoko. But the grind's not over, he scoops. I guess, I don't understand why, he just saw the power. I'm pretty sure he had some trauma with the bone tower combo. No worries, we're not using that around here. Do it! Now, this is a Machina. Now, I saw this was saying stuff about adding cards to his hand, so I go ahead and block that. Get blocked. He still gets his recycle out. At the end of the day, he still got something, but I hope at the bottom of my heart that Ash Blossom enabled me to not go against something even more terrible. Anyways, he got Citadel. I get Dake and start the grind. And he destroys. I go for a Pot of Desires to see if I get something. Now, I could activate this because this is also a Mayakashi card. Doesn't necessarily need to be a monster. So I could summon her and get this guy to the grave. So if he destroys my stuff, I'll get him back. So yeah, special summon Hajun, get this guy, because now I can special summon one from the grave. I get Daki, and so yeah, I got a lot more monsters around. He keeps special summoning stuff from his deck and getting new stuff. I get Ting and keep up the grind. Yoko, Gashadok. Now quickly attack before summoning Yuki-Onna. Now I get Yuki-Onna. And now quick tip, keep your synchros either in the middle or on the extremities so that Yuki-Onna can point to them, not the absolute zero but the regular Yuki-Onna, then she can activate some effects that way. Now I go ahead and negate this with Ash Blossom, so not using your powers today, mate. So I get that special summon, get Ting, so you can see his powers in action. Now absolute zero, each time I special summon from the grave I can negate the effect and get his attack to zero twice per turn. Now he gets his Machina Citadel, but nobody cares. Yeah, anyways, I get to activate all of these effects plus Gashadok, because yeah, each one of them like get back once the higher level gets destroyed. So Gashadokuru is once a Link monster gets destroyed, and yeah, then you get Yoko, Tengu, Tsushikumo, and Boro. And yeah, he scoops because he saw my power. Now let's go for a very funny duel, which is gonna be proof that I am the master duelist. Do it! So yeah, it's a mirror match. Now he gets Daki, gets a Boro, and starts grinding just the way he's supposed to. Yoko. And now he activated this, which will allow him to switch. I mean, not switch, but just special summon another thing. Anyways, he keeps up. He already has a Gashadokuro, so I guess he's just getting other stuff around. He's running Mizuki, which is a pretty good thing. No, he milled all of this, but nobody cares. I got Lightning Storm. Now made sure to use Lightning Storm because that's exactly what everyone would do. And now he can't activate Yoko because I have no monsters. He still mills and yeah, nobody cares. So now it's time for me to grind. So yeah, keep in mind, whenever you summon Daki or another of your monsters, just make sure you summon them either here, Yoko, or here, because your synchros are supposed to be pointed at by Yuki-Onna. Sorry. Attack. Now he gets this and he can't destroy because I have no spells. Now I get a Yoko, I get this, send another, get Yuki-Onna, Absoluto Zero. Now yeah, get this, so I'm weakening his stuff. He gets Yoko. Now he activates the effect, but I can negate that. Now I only have one negate left, so he gets his absolute zero, and now yeah. And now the thing with the chain is that the last thing being The last thing on the chain is the first one being activated, so I negate that. He tries another one, but the effect is negated permanently. He has the 2 Yukis around, but nobody cares. Now I'm able to special summon these 2. Gashadokuru. Once he's special summoned from the grave, he can get invincible. That's what I did to him. He just is not affected by effects of other cards around. So you'll see his effect being really useful. I get Yoko, but the effect is negated because once this dude summons a monster from the grave, its effects are negated, but nobody cares. Now I get my second Yuki-Onna Absurd to 0. I activated both of them, but it doesn't matter. You can only have one of each Mayakashi on the field at a time. So he gets his absolute 0. And now I gotta control myself. Don't go out negating everything. Just be patient, read the cards, and you'll have the best chances of negating stuff. Now I get this out, activate its effect. And he didn't use his absolute 0 effect. Guess he's kinda scared or just getting ready for stuff. Yeah, he activated, but yeah, he chose the worst one. I mean, he didn't have great options around. Now, it's pointing to a synchro monster, so she cannot be targeted for attacks. Well, he got Ting, but he doesn't know if this card is in my grave, I can banish it and another card from my grave to special summon one of my monsters. His Yuki-Onna is also protected since she's pointing at Yoko, but look at this, he's running this card. Now he gets Mizuki and tries to mill me some more. I get my absolute 0 back. Attack this one. Now he activates the effect. He goes for my Gashadokuro. This gets special summon. He activates this. I attack. I still don't go ahead and just use my absolute 0 effect. I don't know why, but anyways, activate this, get this back on the field. Activate the effect, so I negate his Yuki-Onna's effect. Yoko enables me to destroy this. So yeah, you can start to see what I'm doing. It's negated. His card comes back. I still had the second negate, so yeah, it's all about patience, it's all about drive, it's all about power. And he suicides because he saw that I'm the master duelist. Victory. Let's go for another one. Do it. Now he negates, which, yeah, kinda sucks, but I can't get it back, just couldn't activate the effect. Get another one, he negates again, but I still get Daki out, and now I start the grind. Yoko. Quickly attack before summoning my Yuki-Onna. He mirror forces, but yeah, I get Yoko. But there's nothing for me to destroy, so I go for Yuki-Onna just so that I can get Gashadokuro back. He then summons this Spirit of White, gets rid of this, and summons a Blue Eyes, which I don't really get this deck, no problem. It's a Prisma one, so that's pretty. So I get Gashadokuro, he can beat the Blue Eyes. I get this dude, Link into Yuki-Onna, get Daki back, attack, and now get my absolute 0. Activate this just to weaken his stuff. So yeah, he cannot get past my Yuki-Onna with his power, attack power at least. He keeps... Now get this dude. The effect gets negated, but nobody cares. Yuki-Onna is spawning to this guy, so she's protected. I go for Absoluto 0. And once Daki is summoned, I can activate her effect, get this dude to 0 points, and he scoops before I can finish him with Yuki-Onna. And now I'm gonna show you Gashadokuro power in action. Do it. Now, time to take the Maxi challenge, but I will take that with pride. You can draw your entire deck. Tsushigumo. Yoko. And the dude keeps drawing cards. Gashadokuro. But I'm not stopping. Now yeah, look at this. Now, he can obviously make every single combo he wants. So, it's a virtual world deck. He gets Kyubi out. And gets more stuff. Utopia. And yeah, gets my monsters to 0. Bamboozlery. Gossip Shadow. Now I can activate this too. Summon Gashadokuro. Summon this dude. Activate Gashadokuro's effect. Thankfully he gives me Yuki-Onna back. And now this guy summons Zeus. Now yeah, he got rid of everything. But this one is not affected, so I can then attack. Now he activates that thinking he's the master duelist, but Yoko is coming for you. Yoko. Yoko. Yoko destroys Zeus. There we go, direct attack. This dude has nothing left. He activates a Maxi, but hey, wait. No Maxi for you today. Ash Blossom gets rid of his Maxi. Now, I get my field back to what it's supposed to be. Get my Yuki-Onna. I get this girl so that I can get Absoluto Zero. And yes, turn change. Now time for me to use my Maxi, dude. Special summon whatever you want. His cards seem to be... Okay, now they're fine. Give me more cards. He keeps special summoning stuff. To the king. Now he activates... Oh yeah. Go for Yuki. And he realizes he's about to die, so he scoops. So Daki enables you to grind into your synchros. These two search, enabling you to get your field buffed, while also getting good stuff in your grave, which almost everything has grave effects, and they usually come back even stronger from the grave. So Yoko destroys a monster. Once he comes back, Tengu destroys one spell or trap. Tsushigumo and Oboro. They're not that useful, but Oboro can protect your monsters from battle destruction, and Tsushigumo only mills your opponent's deck, which doesn't really matter, but already got rid of a monster reborn for me. Yuki-Onna. He's cute, but what you really want is her female Adonis version, negating monster effects and attack points twice per turn, and enabling you to summon Gashadok from the grave, turning him invisible for one turn. We got the triple Maxi and double Ash, double Pot of Desires, one Light Storm, just for that extra protection. Now, Mayakashi Return is another searcher. Winter weakens your enemies and can also special summon from the grave while in the grave. Manuscript isn't usually used, at least by me, but you can change it for some extra protection if you want. Metamorphosis is good for the grave special summons. Mayhem combos with the special summons coming from the grave, so you can draw one card, set spell and traps directly from your deck, destroy the weakest monster on your opponent's field, or deal him 800 damage. You already know I had to go all out on the anime girl aesthetic. Ash sleeves, Japanese arena, Wano vibes, Ash mate, and anime girl profile. Here are all the cards I'm running: 3 Hachun, 3 Musume, triple Maxi, triple Daki, Tsukahagi, double Ash, triple Shafu, 2 Yasha, double Pot of Desires, Mayakashi Ritano. Two copies of each synchro, 2 copies of Absoluto Zero, and triple Yuki-Onna.